Welcome to the Bounce House in Orlando, Florida. The playoff is underway, and we've got an intriguing matchup in front of us. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs against the UCF Knights. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
I caught up with the UCF head coach before the game. This is the moment we've been building for years, not just this season, but for an underdog team like ours to host a playoff game, this is huge. I want you guys to ride the frenzy of emotion, the crowd noise, the excitement, but make sure you're locked in and focused, doing your job on every play so we can make a little history today. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And it's a bunch formation. He'll hand it off. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, I love the idea of taking a deep shot early in the game, trying to put those safeties on notice, get them out of the run box. That's going to help them try to run the football during the course of this game, as well as get this quarterback's feet wet. I don't mind that play at all.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Back to pass. It's Taylor. Oh, and they've got him for a sack on third down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a foot race. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Aggressive call on the opening play, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joe, you and I both love this conference. For decades, they've produced such excellence. It's a completely different-looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And, Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete for a third straight play.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw it again. Coming after him. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Oh, this quarterback has got to be so mad at himself right now. He knows on a fourth down, he's got to just throw that ball. Even if he puts it in harm's way, who cares? It's fourth down. But credit this pass rush because they got to him quickly. I don't think he was thinking clearly, obviously taking a sack.
Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Mississippi State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions. These teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? It's a run to the left. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 30 now. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Knights, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Now it's second down here. Sticking with the running game. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. Here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen when it's completion for this offense.
Look out, he's breaking free. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UCF. Powers into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on third.
Back to pass. It's Taylor. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he's able to get the boot away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Watson. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. UCF is in front. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Here comes a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Here comes the pressure. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30, he could go. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Holy cow, this feels like at least a 10-point swing in this game. They're in field goal range. They're driving down here. And before halftime, the defense gets a score. That is a massive play in this game, and one we definitely will remember.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On the ground, it's Chambers. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Barnett. That's caught. It's Watson. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. The Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And the underdogs here claim the lead. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the...
It's a fumble behind the line. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. It's been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Watson. Powering through a tackle. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way. We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. UCF offense back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Offense getting set, second down play here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Gain sets up a third down play. Oh, he's got open space. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass. Their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. To throw, it's Barnett. Oh, the pocket collapsing.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got third and manageable to try to move the sticks.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Backed up, 3rd and long, looking to throw again. Looking to scramble now. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And he'll finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great gain on the play. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Barnett. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled short of the 1st down. It's getting 4th and 1.
This has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got them way behind the chains, but now they get a completion and they can go for it on 4th down. Well, it's time to bow up and get off the field.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Running through the tackle. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job, and you can tell the front 7 is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end and the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught. Completion. And they'll get him down that time. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's Mississippi State on top now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. To throw, it's Barnett. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Looking to throw again. He lets it rip. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Chris, this is so tough as a quarterback because you've got to force the ball down the field. In this game situation, down 2 possessions, you've got to try to force the issue. But the defense knows that. They read his eyes and they picked it off. That is a great job by this secondary.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. He shreds the tackle. Here he goes. The 40, the 30, past the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. No signs of throttling back for this offense on the road here in this playoff game. You wonder, will they pull back a bit, be a little bit less aggressive? No, they continue to build the lead.
And, Chris, now you can hear a pin drop in this building. You think about the energy and excitement that was in this building at kickoff, and they've just totally stripped it down. What a performance. They did it with execution. They did it with hard work. This group is such a good football team, and to get out here on the road and win a playoff game, what a confidence boost moving forward.
Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Back to throw. It's Barnett. It's an out route. The catch made. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. The Knights come to the line to run the hurry up.
I like the completion for a first down, but they've got to get going. It's a 3-possession game. They've got to get down the field in a hurry.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Watson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made up. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, this is a great lesson for any ball carrier. As you're nearing that sideline, that ball really needs to be in the outside arm. So, if it comes out like it does here, it just goes out of bounds. No harm, no foul.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a catch! Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, 1st and goal. Mississippi State calls their 2nd timeout now. We've got one more timeout to use now. The Knights will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind the throw there on 1st down, but now you really need some positive yards. You're down here, you've got goal-to-go situation. You don't want to be in 3rd and long where it's an obvious passing situation. You've got to get this ball down inside the 5, maybe even inside the 3, in order to really give yourselves 2 snaps to go for it.
And he's in! Touchdown, Knights! Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Just unable to hook up, and it felt to me like the quarterback rushed it right there, and they just can't connect for the 2-point conversion. They'll come away with only 6 on this drive.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Nowhere to run up the middle.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Grinding away on the ground. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
This is a solid job offensively. After that 1st down play puts them behind the chains, now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for 1st downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. He's got some space. Look out. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking. And they'll set up with the PAT. The extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Barnett. The pocket breaking down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.